Beats. Here, I'll be right back. Gonna go to the bathroom quick. Oh. Cool. Got your harness off. God damn it. Doc of the double header MC. Hail the empty chair. Communism has been achieved. I mean, that's always been achieved with me. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, YouTube MC is still here. Of course. Here. Oh. Hey, there we go. This one does this one quick. Boop. Just have a little music in the background. I'll probably do a little react here or two. Venom was saying that Zidane, the guy from Canby that I might be aware of, like wanted me to come in there for a little bit, so I might make this at least a little bit more of a rapid fire, I suppose. But I did at least achieve maximization of pins, because I have a new one here and a bunch of other ones down here. I was thinking, you free this Saturday by chance? Because if you're free this Saturday, Rip, then I might want to be like, yo, come down to Duffy's, because I kind of want to talk a little bit of business. Nope, work. Damn. Okay, well, next Saturday. Because I definitely want to talk a little business, when it comes to, like, at least if I owe you and stuff like that. Because I'm going to do a little bit of crunch time outside of, like, the couple days I'm going to be going to the shows and shit. But at least, outside of that, to make up for it, just basically do 6-day work weeks. I don't plan that far in advance usually. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do just because of certain things like cons and shows and stuff. I mean, so I try to at least plan ahead when it comes to certain things, even when it comes to more smaller stuff like that. But the 8th is Atomic Terror Show. The 8th, that's a Saturday, right? I'll have to look at the schedule again. I'm not gonna I'm not really gonna look at it right now, but Saturday? Alright. I'll probably just call in that day and just like work, one of my weekends. Actually, you know what? I'll just switch with somebody, maybe. See if I can do that. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it the fuck out. Like I said, I want to kind of do a little bit of crunch shit, a little bit, to kind of make up with everything, so we'll figure it out. It's one of those things where I want to at least, try to kind of, get a little more business side. It's in Vancouver? Oh, it's out there? Well, if it's on a Saturday, I would at least have money for it. It would just, someone would probably have to just take me up there. If not, I could probably just take an Uber, but that would probably cost a lot of fucking money. And at that point, someone's definitely going to have to take me home. So, like, I mean, maybe I'm going to have to hook up Tyler with that one. Because, hell no. I don't want to be stranded out there in the coov. Oh, I tried to catch that. That didn't work. You ever decide if you're going to bike there or not? Fuck. Well, if you do, I may or may not be half tempted to be like, yo, crouch surf for the one night. I'll just wake up at like noon, go back home, refurbish myself, and, go to work on Sunday. All groggy as shit. So, I am a little tempted. Fuck, I know there's like different shows. Oh my god, dude, there's too many shows to keep up with. Fucking hell, man. I'm just realizing that. Like, I barely made the Battle Beast show, to be honest. I remembered it, like, a month, ahead of time after initially hearing the release of the tour. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Then I kind of forgot about it again. And then, it's like a week ahead. I was like, oh, shit, yeah, I need to get tickets. And then next paycheck, I bought them and think, fuck, there was, some tickets left. But honestly, like, it was a pretty small crowd. So that show there was, I think, no way that show was going to sell out. But it was definitely a worthwhile show. It was a good one. I think it was actually their second time in Portland, from what it sounded like. They never explicitly said that, but it sounded like they did, I think it might have been their second show, honestly, now that I think about it. I got Atomic Terror on the 8th and possibly Lost Mile Below on the 9th. Oh, shit. Yo, dude, you're right. You know what? I'm sorry, Tyler, but I might want to go hang out with Colby, too. You know what I mean? Oh, my God, dude, the dilemmas. Shit, bro. Oh, my God, I don't know, man. Yo, Rip, what do you think? Honestly, what do you think here? Do I go down to Eugene and hang out with Colby on Sunday? Because I'm only going to call out for one of those days. I ain't going to do both. So what do you think? Sunday or Saturday? What should I do? Because honestly, there's a dilemma in my mind here. I think honestly, Sunday is better because at least I'll legit be out of town. So I can at least make up for that and be like, yeah, no one saw me because I was out of town. And how the fuck they gonna know? Oh, dude. You know what? I think I might honestly want to go to Eugene on Sunday, dude. I'm like, because honestly, I was thinking about Eugene also, but he would lose his precious sleep. Look, I will go down to Eugene. Look, if he's willing to, make up for that, and honestly, he needs to let me know about what, show he has, that is on, a Tuesday or some shit. He needs to, really keep me informed about that directly, because, I feel like every time there's a show that he has, it's never a day that I have available. And it's annoying. Stony. Hey, what's up, my man? Stony Lonesome. Holy fuck, it has been the minute of minutes. Holy shit. My dude. How you been? Man, how you been, my bro? How you doing? How you doing, my dude? Oh, shit. It's been really rough. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's been a little rough. I'm kind of in the very little end of my vacation time, so, man, it's a little better, I guess, for the last little bit. But, man, I mean, especially with this last, month, it's been pretty gnarly. I mean, I could kind of honestly go on about that one, especially when it comes to fucking work. Holy shit, dude. I'm not exactly excited. I kind of stopped by over there, after the con that I went to with Furlandia this weekend, and it looked a little bit like a fat disaster, so I just, I know it's not going to be fun. Ain't going to be fun at all. Well, what the fuck is going on here? Been out, the person addicted to kratom / pills, and I'm going to have to move out of your apartment. Oh, you had to move out? Fuck, dude. Shit. So what's been going on, at least right now? Do you at least still have a place to stay, or, what's been happening with that? I think you would, wait, hold on. I don't think you really does show Tuesdays, at least not often. They're usually Thursday or Friday. Those are days of work. Fuck. It's too expensive. Been staying with my parents the past few weeks. Right on. Well, at least, you still have a roof over your head, so that's at least good. I mean, yeah, but, being addicted to kratom, I guess that's not necessarily, the worst thing. But with pills, I don't know what those are. I mean, you don't have to disclose that if you don't want to. But, shit. I know I definitely haven't been on YouTube that much lately just because, they kind of throw on my ass. Evidently not anymore. which is good. So I'm definitely going to kind of keep maintained with that and that type of shit. But I mean, overall, like it's like I know it's definitely been a fat minute, but like he still got my Discord. I think he still got my number and stuff. I mean, because you always know, like I'm always like an open ear and shit. And to be fair, look, I'll be honest, I've never been the best when it comes to communication. Like I honestly, I know there's other people that can attest to that. With me, like I'm never really honestly been the greatest with that type of shit, and that's really something I really honestly definitely need to work on. Because, like, I mean, like, because it's one of those things where, you know, I don't really got an excuse for it. It's just one of those things where I just never get to at some point with, just for whatever fucking reason. And that isn't necessarily an excuse. And I ain't just, with like, my friends, whether online or otherwise, but also just even with family too. I mean, that's just kind of like, even a personal guy my own self. That's just definitely something I need to really work on. Thank you for offering. Well, I mean, you're still my friend. I know we haven't talked in a long while, but you're still my homeboy. You're still a friend to me. Just one we haven't, talked with in a minute, but that's okay. I mean, like there's been plenty of friends that I haven't talked to in a while that I'd still consider friends. I mean, I don't know if you have an Instagram or not, Snody, but I mean, that's where I've been doing a lot of my stuff lately. But yeah, so I do have like some live reels over there. I actually just came over from one that I just did over there, so it's kind of chilling over here for the last little bit. Minute. Do you have one? Well, it's the same name as the channel here, so you should be able to find me pretty easily. And also, I have the live reels I've done. You should be able to find some of like the different, little snippets of different things that I've, put out with like, for Atlanta that I was just at. Which I have a bunch of all sorts of shenanigans of pins. It's like guy friendships works. It could be a decade since you last see someone to be like, casual catching up. I mean, it kind of be like that, honestly. Maybe not like a decade. That does seem like it's a little hyperbolic. But yeah, like when it comes to my friend Tyler, because he definitely has a busy schedule. Like, I mean, he's one of those, dudes where it's like, yeah, I mean, I've known him since 7th grade. So it's like anytime I see him, it's like, hey, my old boy, what's up? And we just like whatever. It's like, the last time we saw each other, it's like yesterday, basically, to an extent, for all intents and purposes. It's not a big deal one way or the other. We're all just like hanging out doing our thing, so. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of really how it is, with, sometimes. Or just like, if me and my friend Harley or Logan or Rip or anybody else, honestly. You sent Lincoln cats? I didn't notice that. Let's see some kitties. Kitties! Yeah, and we can share the screen to see some kitties. And I can read chat still. Ha ha ha. Metawise still hasn't been announced yet. Oh, Rip, send me a DM directly about those dates so I can make sure I have those off. I just want to, guarantee that shit. And if not, then I'm going to call out that shit and I don't give a fuck. So, just let me know exactly. Just DM me that specifically on Telegram or something. Just to make sure I have those ahead of time. Which dates? For any of the Pedalpalooza ones. Like the Loud and Lit. Yeah, I know that one for sure. And just any other ones that, that me, you, and Tyler, or anyone else might be interested in. Bada boom. Okay, here we go. Bam. That's like 4 minutes of kitties. Cats who destroy. Oh, shit. Oh, and now. Here we go. Wait, Streamlabs. We're going to do a blessing really quick. Streamlabs, do not crash and do not do some bullshit because I do not want to have to restart your dumbass. Please work for me. You can cooperate. Thank you. Oh, yay. There we go. Got a little nervous. There was a little pop-up then, but it was just to let me know that I can have this little bad boy. Oh! Okay, we're good. What we got? What's this cat doing? Oh no! Shattered a glass. Oh no!
This is really what I just walked into, bro.
No. Oh, the lamp fell. Oh shit. Oh man. Dude, cats are very destructive as fuck, honestly. They say they're nimble and they can, like, bob and weave for things, but dude, there are so many cats that are just like, oh hell nah, dude. Fuck that shit. We ain't accepting that nonsense. That's the one I'm definitely going to. I might go to Dead Babies one. I worked at Frozen Margarita Red. Well, at least, I'll at least keep in touch about that type of stuff. The Dead Babies one, I have not heard about that one. I suppose if, like, Tyler or anyone else goes to it, I'll go to that one, but the Loud and Lit, I'm definitely going to that one. I mean, I cannot miss Loud and Lit. Loud and Lit is, like, one of those traditions. It's like Furlandia. It's like one of those yearly traditions, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't missing that. Oh, hell no. But also, point being, like, another species that also tends to be pretty destructive, dogs. Because Zukov has rated a garbage can and a recycling bin one of many. And his remnants and shit like that would be all over the place. And it would be ridiculous and it would be insane. And he's taking a fat fucking nap, and I wish I could see it because he would be an adorable little croissant. And it would melt my brain, but I cannot see that. And it's annoying and sad. Ooh, oh, just burp from my nose. Oh my god. Eat the tomato. Nice. Well, yeah, I'm probably not going to do the tomato. I'm going to do the Lost Mile Bloodless one. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, okay. Wait, what was the Loud and Lit again? Son of a bitch. 28th? Okay. I'll make sure that one's marked, and I swear to God, if they say anything otherwise, nope. I'm making it. I don't care. I'm going to make sure one of my rides is ready to go, too, by that point. I'll make sure Harley can, cross-check that reference on my ass, too.
Excuse me.
I'm going to try to get up super early for Fest, or at least see some of the bands before work. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, if you let me know what time you're going to probably link up there, then I'll see if I could try to, like, maybe potentially meet you somewhere. Because honestly, I want to generally try to do that. Like, I definitely want to go to Fest again. I didn't honestly realize Fest, moved around. I thought it was, like, in Milwaukee the entire time. But if it's moving around, place to place, then fuck it. I'll do it. And to see MBDC and Los Malblados and all these other bands again, I mean, fuck it. I don't care. I kind of have a little bit of a connect with Los Malblados anyway, so I'm pretty tight with them at this point. So whatever, Like I kind of want to try to maybe get a little bit of in with them to try to, like, expand myself with the punk scene a little bit. That would be a better bet for you because he'll stay the whole time. I'm gonna miss the headliner, so let's say end super early. Well, at least last time Fest happened, MDC was an earlier headliner. When I showed up, Los Malados was playing halfway through their set, so that was the first time. That was actually the very first time I heard of them. And there's, like, a few other bands that I missed. I mean, there was, like, 5 other bands after I showed up, and that was kind of more later in the evening. So it's kind of a question mark on whether, the main headliners might be playing earlier or later, I think. I mean, because I only went there once. So, I don't know. I think, the headliners are just kind of all over the place, I think, from what it seems like. Like an afternoon, like, early afternoon headliner, mid-afternoon headliner, evening afternoon headliner, and, like, a last headliner of the night type of thing. With, like, mixtures of other bands in between. The band last night was Wild Jumps or Epic. Yeah, I actually looked up Wild Jumps, and dude, I love Wild Jumps, dude. That shit is actually pretty dope. Because they are on YouTube. I did look them up, and they do have some stuff on YouTube, and I'm gonna find more of their stuff. Dude, they're pretty dope. I guess I could just mute this while, we're talking, honestly, because it's just cats being destructive. I don't even know why I just haven't paused. But, wait, what's going on with this cat? Uh-oh. Oh, mamma mia, papaya. Oh, shit. Damn, that cat just fucked all that up. Wow. Look at Grandma over there just like, let me put my arm out, hope that the reaches of the Lord protect this fucking, what was that even? Like some shelf or something? What was this? The fuck is it? It's one of those old-timey clocks. Oh my god, it's one of those fucking, old-timey clocks, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh my god! Oh no! Oh shit, even I feel some pain for that, because I do kind of have a soft spot for some antique stuff, I will admit. I kind of like some antique shit. Grandfather clock, yeah, it's one of those old grandfather clocks. Yeah, I couldn't quite get it from tip my tongue, but yeah. Oh man, dude. Oh... Dude, man, it reminds me of the time where Bandit literally smashed the TV because he, jumped on the shelf that the TV was sitting on, and he happened to, rub up against it on the back of it, and it just, it just face planted right on the floor, and the screen was permanently fucked. And hearing that in the middle of the night, was very fun, because my mom had a fucking conniption fit. It was like, fuck this cat! I want him out of God! Dude, the conniption fit that I heard from that, oh my god, I can't even explain. Dude, it was wild. I was about to go to bed, and I just heard a big thunk, which was the TV, and then I heard that, and I was like, I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow and hope Bandit's still somewhere around, because I ain't letting that happen. I don't care if a TV got smashed. But she was certainly not happy about it. Dude, that defeated, oh my god. The granny just defeated, just like, oh. Dude, the defeated just attempt. Let me guess, Bandit gives no fucks. Well, yeah, he gave no fucks at all. Have you been? It's been like 6 or 7 months. I mean, honestly, I've been pretty alright. Outside of, certain stresses with, with my home, life's not much anymore, actually, at this point, but, for a little bit there was, kind of being a little stressful. Work has been ridiculous and redonkulous, but, made a couple good, friends, along the way with that, and been keeping connected with them and shit. I mean, there's been a lot of, decent, little things, by and by, all things considered, but, yeah, still kind of a struggle. Like I said, I was kind of on the very end of my little weekend. Just went to Furlandia for a Memorial Day weekend and shit, and and went to a show to see Battle Beast on Wednesday, which was the start of my vacation. Which that was a excellent fucking little start, to the vacay. I actually have some videos of that uploaded, on my channel, so you could go see those. So, but. And I'm pretty sure I have some YouTube shorts of some of my Furlandia antics and shit. But with whatever little clips I got, I'll upload the rest of it. At least maybe a couple pictures or something like that. We make a little picture reel short or something. What's this cat doing? Was that cat spilling water over here? Oh my god, that is something Zukov would do. Jesus Christ. What's going on here? Oh! Oh my god, that's exactly that. Oh my god, I can imagine Bandit doing that. Oh my lord, that is basically what Bandit did. Oh my god. Goofy ass kitten. What the derpy fucking, oh my god, it spilled it everywhere. Oh no, this goofy ass kitten, dude. Oh my god, what a goof. What a goofy little baby. Say a little bye-bye. That cat did that so purposely. Oh my god. That was intentional. Really likes the flower. It wants the water instead. What a goofy, derpy cat. What a derp. What's going on here? Oh no! Oh man! I already know what's about to happen. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's about to knock it all down. Oh, and there it goes. Oh no! Oh, I knew it. Oh, oh man! I knew it. Oh, oh my lord! Damn. We're melancholy with that. I'm not even gonna lie. It's beautiful, but at the same time, so sad. Another one. Oh, oh no. No, no, don't do it, cat. Oh no. Okay, that is actually kind of cute and honestly very smart of that cat. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little impressed. But, oh no. There's no way that cat's getting out without that getting knocked over. I think I've actually seen this clip. Yeah, I've actually seen this clip. Oh, shit! Cat jumping out like a fuck. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Fucking corn pop, dude. According to Taylor, she was cat soon, took her eye off him for 1 minute. In that time, he ripped into a bag of rice, tossed it across the room, and began eating from it. Damn. Fucking corn pop, bro. What's going on here with this kitty? Oh, this cat. Oh, spilt the water everywhere. Damn. This looks like some Sukoff antics. Oh my god, this cat looks like my kitty Scooter, my first cat. Oh my god. Oh, he's so cute. Destructive little boy. Scooter was not like this. This is an anti-Scooter. Just knock that shit over. It's like, fuck that shit. Oh my fucking god, this dude. Is this a doppelganger of Scooter? Oh my god, my childhood nostalgia is really coming back with this cat right here. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude, Scooter looked really similar to this cat right here. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, Scooter had a very similar fur pattern to this cat right here. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. And oh my fucking god, dude. Like, it just brought a wave of fucking memories that I can't even tell you, dude. Like, holy shit. I mean, Scooter was nowhere near as destructive like this. I mean, I will admit. I mean, like, Scooter was a very chill, laid back, family friendly, just really good boy. He was a very sweet, cat. Like he was like, a more distinguished bandit. Bandit was a little bit more of a Robin Hood, rebellious, rapscallion, kind of charming, version of Scooter, but nonetheless, have very similar personalities. But like, Scooter was a lot more of like a kind of a chill bro. And like, man, dude, like seeing this cat and just like thinking about Scooter. I mean, I could tell that, it definitely ain't the same because, this cat's tail's white. Scooter had like almost like tiger stripe tails. Like, he had like this very splotchy kind of like look, but he had like a very, kind of like, orange, like a very dark orange, kind of like this little stripe right here, with the orange tabby going on here. Like, it was like that with his tail, like, but kind of like a tiger stripe. Now, it's the only spot in his body where he had any stripes was on his tail. Man, God, I miss that cat Scooter. Dude, he was the greatest kitty. The sweetest of boys. The sweetest of boys before Bandit showed up, dude. I mean, man, y'all really should have like known some Scooter, dude, because Scooter was like the greatest of cats. Ugh. I don't want to get him too hard because I don't want to make it sad. Like I don't want to get too deep on that one. That cat was like me. That honestly, you know what? I think that was just symbolic. It's like me stacking the deck of serious, deep talk about my kitties. And then this other cat just out of nowhere is like, "Fuck that!" Just knocking it all down out of nowhere. Can I get rewind? Oh, that sleep boy. Oh, that was good. Oh my god, there was another incident of that. Man, do cats really love destroying TVs, do they? So we have Venom, but who's the anti-Venom? Let's go, Brandon. Yes. Actually, yes. Oh! Dude, that cat did that with some fucking vendetta in mind, bro. Ooh. Ouch. Dude, that cat just straight up knocked that shit over at the perfect timing, too. He was like, oh, bam! Right as he lifted up. Ouch. And then the last one who gets you. Oh, no, not the guitar! No, not the guitar! Oh, the guitar took some damage. Oh, no. That cat really likes cardboard. Probably shouldn't let your cat do that. Oh, no. Oh, lamp's about to be broken. Yep, yep. So, wait, a bird? That ain't a cat, that's a burb. You misidentified your kitty. And that's why you never play Jenga with cats in the room? True. Charu. The burb steals the key. I'm starting to notice that. Oh. Aw. Adorable. So adorable. You know, while we're here, let's go on to tube history, because actually, you honestly, you wanna know something funny? I think Voosh has finally did. You know what? We're doing a segment moment. Fuck it. We're doing it. Voosh, I think, has finally. Can we get to what I want to get to? Or I guess I have to do this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. It's right there. Okay, you're muted. Good. Excelente. But you know what? Voosh, I think, has finally decided to do what I was trying to tell him all along. All right, you know, fine. We're clicking this first. What is this? What'd you? God damn it! You're spamming me. You're gonna be like, no, we're not doing this. I'm giving you shit first. Food. Don't tempt me. God damn it! You're tempting me. Stop it. Jesus Christ! Knock it off. That's redonkulous. I love it, but hate it because I can't have it. So what the fuck? Can we not? Anyway, but I think Voosh decided to do what I was trying to tell him to do, which was touch some grass. Because, well, yeah, I guess honestly, it's been a minute since I've been on the YouTube streams, because like of their throttling bullshit that they were doing a while back. So I guess for clarification, because I was talking about this on Instagram Reels, for a while. I think, I kind of have like this weird, like, I wish Vosh would kind of humble himself kind of mentality with him a little bit, because I think he is a little bit of a pompous rich boy. But, like, I think he is kind of, like, somewhat commendable about, like, some aspects about himself. But at the same time, it's like he never really wanted to go out there and actually kind of, like, walk the walk as much as he's talking the talk, so to speak, right? But he just recently had a trip to Spain, and he touched some grass, and he literally even says it like that, and eventually kind of realized, like, oh shit, my dude, like, I just kind of cultivated, like, this people of memes and skibbity toilet shit and whatever the fuck, and it's like, you know what? I ain't having that no more. I ain't having that bullshit. And honestly, the video itself is an hour long. We're not going for the whole thing. I honestly don't know exactly what is in the entire hour long video, but honestly, just the first like 5-ish minutes, I think really says a lot. And I think it's very commendable, in my opinion. But hey, I had a strawberry cheesecake milkshake earlier, pretty good. God damn it, dude. What the? I had some beef brats earlier with some honey mustard and, some nice fluffy buns, some brat buns. And it's like, man, you're making me feel like a peasant boy. Stop making me feel like a peasant boy. Well, yeah, happy Memorial Day, I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Memorial Day stuff. Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Never felt this healthy in my life. My body was craving grass touching more than I expected. It was incredible.
Incredible. You know what? Actually, now thinking about it, I do kind of have like a little tie-in with my own personal story about this. But I'll leave that, for a pin for right now.
Barcelona is incredible. Just a beautiful, beautiful city. And I'm not even, I feel like oftentimes when Americans go over to a European city that's walkable, they have this like epiphany, oh God, it's so cool over here. And they go back home and they forget about it. I wasn't surprised by how incredible it all was. Like I didn't go there and think, oh my God, you can take the bus places and it's not.
All right, so I guess the foreshadow is not as far as it seems. Okay, so I got personal experience about this stuff because I, was in a European country myself back in 2018 in October in Iceland, and like I kind of knew that like Europe was honestly just better when it comes to things like infrastructure, cities that are just just kind of better than ours in a way, and all sort of shit. Like, and going to Iceland, it really enlightened me and realized, like, yeah, we really here in America don't got it like as good as people think. Like, and honestly, it wasn't really a shock to me. It was just more of a validation and kind of like this sense of like, yeah, a lot of my broader assumptions about like, how Europe operates, quote unquote, it's like, at least on a broader scale, at least it's validated just on my own experience being in Reykjavik and being in Iceland, and hanging out in the countryside and all the smaller towns and shit, like, and seeing how, like, it's like livable and, even in the smaller rural countryside areas and shit. Like, I mean, and, there's at least some fucking opportunity where at the end of the day, you can at least, make an income and live off of it. And also, I mean, considering how small it is as a country, I suppose, like, pretty easy traversable. And there's a lot of, public transit, even from town to town, and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not like, so if you have a weekend, you want to spend a day at Reykjavik and you live in the village of Vik, in Iceland, which is in the southern side of Iceland, then, you could take like, public transit to go to Reykjavik, and then you could take the last shuttle back to your own, village and do shit like that, like, and basically make a whole routine of, of something like that, so you can go hang out at the bars and, downtown Reykjavik or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's a lot of like genuine benefits where like these people have, where like they actually, where they are just generally a happy populace. And, and sure, Iceland's probably got a couple flaws here and there, but at least as, an American, like, I can overlook shit like that, to be honest. Like, I mean, they got like, a lot going for them that is generally positive. And the thing is, even with the whole idea of immigration and blah, 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 and all this other stuff, it's like, I mean, if anything, that's actually genuinely a benefit for them. Like, they encourage it in a way. Like, if you got a relationship with someone who's in Iceland, themselves, and, you happen to move in with them and, get married with them or something, you pretty much have like that easy, just fucking easy ride to citizenship, basically. Because I met a lot of people that, like, I remember distinctively one time where I was at the Saga Museum in Iceland, where there's a woman who was working there who was a woman who was born and raised in Iowa, in the United States, in Iowa of places. And she hooked up with this guy online who was in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and really loved the dude. And he moved, or didn't move, but he visited over here, really had genuine connection. She moved over there to kind of see how she felt about it. And eventually, I think a year after that, she made her peace and moved over, got citizenship, and it was like that fucking easy, that quick. Like for her, it was basically a hop, skip, and a jump. Iowa's too fucking cold. Also, so checks out. Yeah, probably. But you know what? I mean, she never looked back. I mean, I asked her, it's like, have you ever thought about maybe looking back about things like that and taking them with you? And she was like, oh, heck, no. Like, I will never leave here. Like, I mean, I love it here. The scenery is beautiful. I have an easy, path to go to Europe and check out places I've always dreamed of going. Like, no way. Like, she was like, I will never look back. She's, I mean, she says, like, look, I like America and blah, 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 and I got my reasons, of liking and respecting that, but, like, for my own reasons, I ain't looking back. I ain't gonna do that. Hell no. And I respect her for that. And honestly, I love it. It's like, I mean, because it just shows, I mean, not just Iceland, but a lot of these, countries really do have opportunities for people, when it comes to these things. And granted, I know Europe especially has got issues when it comes to, like, this idea of, like, like immigration when it comes to, like, xenophobia. So I know there's a lot of issues with that, but I mean, there's, like, I think an underlining positive that America, I think, really can be a show, for that, especially historically. And and maybe some of these other countries like Iceland can be a show for that too. Show it's like, hey, there is a way that you can make it work. I mean, because it's like, if you really look into it, like a lot of reasons why there's like a lot of animosities, because a lot of these refugees and immigrants, like, they're segregated off into their own neighborhoods and their own little, like, camps and places and shit. And it's like, of course, they're going to be kind of radicalized and just like kind of stick to themselves, so to speak, instead of being like genuinely intermingled and assimilated within the, society that they're moving into. I mean, because it's not like they can't keep their culture, but it's like at the same time, but they will at least assimilate a little bit, because they're not just, stuck with their own people, so to speak, because they're forced to be in that position. And a lot of these European countries really do have a, policy that, is kind of broadly tangential to that. And it kind of, kind of creates a very reciprocal cycle of a lot of these issues. And it's kind of the same reason of the border crisis here in America. Different reasons, different contexts and shit like that, but it's kind of the same rooted reason. Xenophobia. Both fuck right-wingers have been taking over many European countries. That's kind of why I wanted to bring it up a little bit, at least in this case. I guess to bring it back full circle, the reason why I'm kind of glad that, Vosh kind of humbled himself a little bit. I mean, because, I know, Rip, you've known, like, I've kind of had my gripe about that. I think that's why my ire is more towards, like, Xander Hall and some of the coattail, riders of Vosh these days and shit, because, like, goddamn, dude. There's, like, I mean, at least Vosh is willing to at least be mature enough to get out there and genuinely touch grass, or else he would not have made this video coming back from Spain. And you know what? I would love to go to Barcelona, and check out, like, in that region and shit. I mean, oh man, I'd love to check out so many different places in Europe. Barcelona, Berlin, Munich, Paris, like, I mean, there's so many different places I would love to fucking check out and visit. Bosch is the wine mom at the left. Hopefully that changes, but as it stands for right now, that's still technically his title. But I guess we'll see. Maybe Xander Hall would be that, but instead of wine mom, it would be a stoner mom.
Oh my god, their metro is both crowded and clean. I expected all of that. I guess I just didn't expect how profoundly happy and sad it would make me to actually experience it, To walk around the super blocks where, I mean, I saw, like, families playing in a park with a playground in it, in the space inside of a mega block. Uh, like there were so many people outside and so many people who were happy. There were like ping pong tables set up where there were strangers playing against each other. Like we saw them just round off and then leave.
Dude, that sounds awesome. I don't even think Portland has like a park that has something like that set up. Dude, that would be dope, bro.
It was incredible. It was a beautiful, beautiful city. Spain is having a water shortage. Yeah, and the way I found that out, that they had a water shortage, is that when I went to the Mediterranean, when I went to the beach, I got my feet wet. I didn't want to dive in the water. Plus, it was a stormy kind of day, so they didn't want people in the water anyway. But I got sand in my sandals, and I wanted to wash them off with those little like beachside foot height showers that you can do to get your feet clean, and they wouldn't work. And they had a big like water shortage emergency warning plastered on them. Those idiots! There was water right there. They were right next to the Mediterranean. Come on.
They're right next to the Mediterranean. Come on. I mean, salt water, fresh water, who cares? I mean, it's right there. I mean, is there like, a little location you could be doing that at this current conjuncture? Is there another location that you could be doing this in this concurrent conjuncture? All right, never mind. Never mind.
I have to warn you guys, though. I was like, my body was craving grass touching, which is not something that I had done in like a really long time. Thank you very much.
Which, hey, I've been trying to tell you that, Voosh. Well, yeah, okay, maybe not me, but a lot of people have been trying to say that, I think. And honestly, I think, Paul and a few other people that I think, he's actually have talked to have been trying to say that as well. Or at least has talked in the past, like, I think there's been a lot of people that have been trying to give you a fucking hint here, buddy.
Yes, thank you. With the ice? Oh my God, Ritzy. So one thing that I realized is that you should touch grass, and I'm going to help you all do that by militantly policing chat in a way I never have before. The vibes are off, my friends. I got back home from Barcelona, and I thought, oh, now I have to put up with chat's bullshit again, with these weirdos and freaks, coming at me. And I thought, no, I don't. I'm the admin. I can do literally whatever I want, So from now on, there is a massive tone shift in the chat, okay? If you're annoying, out. If the vibes are off, out.
Dude, he's taking the Paul metric, dude. Kaiser Scotty, like, Salt Rackus Paul, dude. He's nuking the motherfuckers. He's nuking the skibbity toilets. He's nuking the fucking weird edgelords. He's nuking the fucking weird ass, like, sex joke freaks. Like, he's nuking them all, dude. He's going, like, hardcore, like, fascist on his chat. And you know what? The Iron Gauntlet sometimes must be made. And I commend this. I actually like it. Because, you know what? I've been kind of trying to egg it up. Like, not me, literally, but, like, fuck. I'm kind of, like, trying to egg on this dude about Vosh a little bit. And, I certainly ain't the only one. It's kind of why I've been taking more of my ire on, like, people like Zan, because people like that don't get it yet. Xander Hall, like, one day I'll definitely have, like, a whole thing about that motherfucker on YouTube, for a segment one day. But, like, and, but that's for another time. But at least, for Voosh, like, I kind of like him. I mean, I honestly kind of do. I mean, I still think he's, a little bit of a rich boy, but I think he's starting to humble himself a little bit. And, he's even admitting, it's like, I needed to touch grass. My body is really craving it. I had to do it, and I did it. And, oh my God, my chat and my community needs to do it too. And you motherfuckers, like, need to, like, grow the fuck up. Like, I think he's starting to kind of realize it a little. I think he's starting to kind of get it. I mean, I think he's starting to get it a little bit, and I really like that. Does that really have to? You have another kit. You have another sink over there. Does that have to happen in here?
Not like this.
My goddamn. I mean, still though.
I can't do this in that sink. Like this sink's almost too small. Yeah.
Front porch, outside, something, anywhere else. Anyway. Are you sure he isn't going to go back to brunch? I guess we'll see. That's why I have some cautious optimism. Because, like I said, he's still kind of a little bit of a rich boy and stuff like that. So, I got some, caution about it, to be fair. I mean, and honestly, I haven't seen the whole video. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the entire thing. We're just going to kind of look at the first 5 to 10 minutes and, I don't know. I guess just see where he goes from here. I guess we'll tune up with him, an hour later, or not hour later, fucking a month later or something like that, and just kind of see what he says, about certain things. And honestly, kind of see what his take is about his chat too. Is this something that he's going to kind of forget about and just be like, oh, I was delighted, oh my god, culture shock, and then he forgets about it in a month. I mean, it's one of those things I guess we'll have to see, but considering that I guess there's literally an hour-long clip, about this whole thing that he's talking about, I'm thinking he's being really fucking serious about this. As far as he went to Spain and rode the train with the plebeians. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to hope that he would be humbled a little bit, and it seems like he at least took his first steps. I think that's what I'll grant him. He took his first steps, and that's why I kind of have this smidge of respect for him, because I think he is on the right side about a lot of different subjects and different topics and stuff like that. And I think he is very well knowledge and certainly a very intelligent person, but I just think that he kind of leads people on a primrose path about certain things, especially when it comes to electoralism or the Democratic Party and shit like that, and blah, blah, blah. But, at a certain point, I think, he does kind of at least, hit the ball, correctly to a certain extent. I just kind of wish that he would at least humble himself a little, and now I think now we're kind of seeing that a little. At least I hope.
Like you are talking to someone you respect out in the street, okay? So this weirdly online parasocial shit, the emails and the messages, I have touched the grass. I just remembered, I don't have to deal with any of this. You can just treat me with, nope, you're already doing it. You're already doing it. Right away.
Chat's already doing it. All right, well, you know what? We're going to do it. Let's read it. Oh shit, chat's in danger. 1984. Go through this. Some. Make it touch. Then follow line chat. Nice base. The bottom genocide. The bottom genocide. Okay, I think that's a sex joke. The bottoms. The King bottoms. The subs. Understood. Yes, master. Oh, dude, another joke. Yes, master. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Another one. Varlin. What? Is that supposed to be Stalin, but Vushland? Okay, whatever. Fuck yes. Let's go finally. Oh, some people are actually pretty supportive of it. Someone can hit, someone that can hit back, it's just annoying. Wait. Alfredo? Oh, that's, the one guy from, Argentina, because he was literally going, Alfredo! About all the fucking government agencies. Is that a meme amongst their community? You what? Nice. Alfredo! So sorry, Vosh Banhammer arc. I don't think they were, because I remember Paul did a live stream earlier this morning, and he was kind of mentioning he kind of thinks he had a little bit of a slight touch, maybe about this. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't necessarily think directly, but maybe indirectly. Alfredo? No, it's not Alfreda. Alfredo! Which basically means out, or away with it, basically. In Argentinians, their language is Spanish, right? Yeah, Spanish. So, I don't know. It's here. I'll zoom in. It's okay. This is about as much as I can zoom in. Spanish. Yeah, so Spanish. Alfredo.
We're already doing it. I say, be respectful to me, and your thought is sex joke. You haven't touched grass ever. You have no idea. You're so lost. You're so far from the light. This is exactly what I mean. I don't have to do it. I was out there walking these beautiful urban streets. The wind blowing down the alleyways were these big 6-story apartment complexes, balconies dangling with Catalonian independence flags. And I thought, I don't need to deal with you guys being weird. If you're weird, I can just mute you. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. No more of this. No more tolerance for this. Okay. All right. It's a new era.
Finally. I hope he commits to it.
Why were you thinking about chat in the streets of Barcelona? Because as I was embracing that beauty, I thought, this is going to end sometime soon. This is going to end, and I'm going to go back.
This is how I felt with Orlando when it comes to me at work. It's like, this is going to end, and I'm going to feel sad because now I'm going to have post-con depression, and I'm going to have to fucking, like, go back to work and all this other bullshit, and dude, I mean, there's like a subconscious id about people where it's like, when you kind of like touch grass in a way that you never have before, and it's like, it's going to end, and you have to go back to not touching grass in the way that you have, in the way that, that you just experienced. It's like, it does something to you. It kind of radicalizes you almost. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. It almost kind of does, because like, God damn it, we all deserve to have a little fun in our lives when it comes to shit like that. But it's like, motherfucker. And like, I mean, it's like very rare where we ever can. And even when we do, when we splash out, we're literally like in debt, basically, when we're done. It's like, fuck. Fosh needs to get a bike and become a train nerd. Choo-choo, mofos. I mean, it really does. I mean, it's in Seattle. I mean, like, I did, when the first time I hit him up in January about maybe, like, having a, talk with him one-on-one about some different things, like, he said, like, he had a lot on his plate, and all things considered, like, I could see why. He was going to Spain and all this other shit and blah, blah. So, I'm going to maybe try to hit him up again and, maybe see if he'll potentially be open with a conversation. Especially considering with this arc, with the whole touching grass thing, because as a terminally online lefty, I'm probably I do touch a lot of grass, so to speak. If not, I'm touching a lot of the streets, skanking, punking it out, or, karaokeing it out, whatever the fuck, right? So it's like, I mean, or being a, furry little fuck boy, or whatever the fuck, being a little fur fag or some shit, right? Like, I mean, either way, I'm out there touching grass. So it's like, I think, maybe, there could be a commonality. I think maybe a little, like, genuine positive outcome from maybe a conversation. And honestly, I want to try to at least do that with a few others, that are online, like Matt Bender or, like, Team Mom or something. Like, I've been really trying to, like, find out, like, how to, like, personally contact some of these folks and, just talk one-on-one with them. Try to get myself out there a little bit. Ooh. Smoke a lot of grass. I'm loading another bowl to do so.
Streaming. And I'm going to have to deal with this. But I can bring the grass to VGG. I can bring it here. I don't need to deal with it. I can bring the grass with me. We can just...
That's a little optimistic for you, Vosh. You can't... I mean, it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink it. You know what I mean? You can bring a horse to the grass, but you can't make the horse graze it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you might as well expand that terminology in a different form. Like, I mean, like, come on, Voosh.
Normal.
Dude, there's some motherfuckers that are just that terminated online. I mean, come on, Vosh.
Half of my stream is convincing people who have worse autism than me how to interact with other people when they're nervous too, okay? That's half of my content, is looking autist to autist, like looking you guys in the eye and going, here's how you talk to people, all right? Am I not doing you all a disservice by failing to cultivate an appropriate grass-touching atmosphere here? Am I not doing you a disservice? I think I am, personally. I think it's inconsistent. I say, hey, here's how to be normal and sociable. Not normal in that you have your whole personality sandblasted off of you, but normal in the sense of, like, you can interact with people and you're happy and they're happy and everything's fine, And then, at the same time, like, look at this. We meet daddy. Woo. What the do you mean by that? Just get out.
Wait, hold on. Wait, who said that in here? Oh, weed me, lacrosse, weed me daddy, ooh woo. Oh my god, yo, what the fuck is that? And dude, literally right below that, Captain ACAP, dicks. That's it, just dicks, bro, dude. This is what Vosh is talking about. I mean, some people I think are doing it in somewhat silly jest, like this bad guy McGee grass arc. I think that's at least a little silly in jest and not really in bad taste, but like, weed me daddy ooh woo, what the fuck is going on there? Like, look, I am a degenerate weirdo fuck myself, but goddamn, I know where the line is when it comes to fucking social spaces. Like, Jesus Christ. And you know what? If people want to know about it, well, look at my fucking pins for fuck's sake. I don't know. Like, I mean, look at that shit instead. Like, you'll find out how I am pretty quick from that. What the fuck?
Talk to somebody.
Dude, okay, dude, Vosh needs to really actually have the Kaiser Scotty, you know, like, salty Paul Doomer arc, Banhammer rhetoric on this on these bitches, because holy shit. You know, someone needs, you know, Daddy Vosh to really honestly show them their place and touch grass. Because, oh my god. And I found out also he's going to go to New York to canvas for Jamal Bowman. So I think, honestly, this is a new arc for Vosh. And I'm not going to lie, I like it. This is what I've been wanting him to do. I didn't think it was going to go to New York. I thought maybe he would canvas for a local politician in Seattle. But you know what? That works too. And I'm not even going to complain about it. So, you know, like, I think this might be a genuine new arc for him. And I hope so. I really, honestly, genuinely hope so.
Get the fuck... Jesus. Like that.
Oh my god, you know what? I honestly just realized, do you think the, short stack goblin, like, AI horse cock fiasco of, like, you know, that whole thing? Do you think that might play a role in this? Now he's starting to kind of try to clean his face a little bit. Do you think that might play a role? I just kind of thought about that just now. Because, maybe so. And that might also play a little bit of a role, I think. I mean, I suppose we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll see where it goes with this type of shit, but I don't know. I mean, like, it's... Considering that happened with him, I mean, that's going to be some baggage that might come up, you know, and bite him in the ass, regardless of this arc that he's going through. So, I know he already kind of, I guess, technically addressed it broadly to a certain extent, you know, once, but he might have to do it again. So, I don't know. It'll be kind of interesting to see with that.
I'll keep a log. You folks are getting permas if you keep that up, you know? You
get permas
to like a stranger at a bus stop? Like some random guy that you're talking to. And he's like, I haven't touched grass in a while. Fairly online term, but you recognize it. And you're like, oh, weed me, daddy. Oh, what are you talking about? Get out of here. Christ alive. It seems you're just sick of the internet, not of EGG. Nope. If you guys think you have a typical relationship with a streamer, that this is a normal streamer chat, that you guys get away with shit that would get you permit in like 90% of streamer chats, okay? Like, oh my god. You seriously, like, go into other... Yeah, like, you observe other live streamers who interact with their streams consistently. Obviously, if you've got, like, mega streamers where they can't even see what's going by, like, of course, that's not really a dynamic. But if you're interacting with...
I found something so dumb. It's like when I said last thing, so I call it dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing. Fuck it, just see it. Oh, fuck. Alright, hold on. I mean, at least when it comes to, like, yeah, I want to at least, you know, say something to Vushia real quick, but I'll let him kind of finish this little rant.
Jesus, Hassan, who has a significantly larger audience and viewer base and chat, much, much, much higher standard of vibes, okay? We need to vibes police, all right?
Oh my god, dude. You know what? True. Because honestly, like, I've been kind of like, you know, tuning into Hassan's, specifically like his gaming segments. Because he's been doing the Telltale series of Batman lately. And I'm not even going to lie, dude. Like, the Telltale's, you know, Walking Dead, you know, gaming segments he's been doing. and now with Batman and shit, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's dope. And there's like a little meme about doing the Sexo run, every time that he has an opportunity to maybe try to do that. And it's hilarious. Like, oh my God, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. You have to kind of be there to see it. Like, it's just awesome. I love it. It's good. It's some good shit. I mean, and weirdly enough, he will kind of interject politics occasionally in that, but in a way, in a good thing, in a good way, and it's good shit. And I love it. Like, you know what? Like, it's because Hassan knows how to fucking vibe check his fucking chat, even though he has a way bigger audience and probably has got, motherfuckers that are slipping for the cracks anyway. But nonetheless, like, the motherfuckers he points out, he will literally, pull out their logs, right in front of everybody and be like, yo, look at this chatter. Look at this dork. Dude, he will literally call them out and roast them in their face. It's awesome. Dude, I kind of like Hassan. I really do. I love him. Like, the vibes in Hassan, segments, and clips, and streams and shit are pretty good. I love it. But anyway, here. Good little attention to whatever the fuck is going on here. Since now you still unlock me with this. Why are the kids here? Girl, every country has children in it. Wait, what? How's this serious? You know what's going on here? Free Palestine, Israel's killing children. Why are there kids there? Wait. Free Palestine, Israel's killed children. Why are there kids there? Because, does this have to be explained? Because this should not have to be explained. I don't even feel like I need to, vindicate this with an explanation. This is retarded and insane. This is ridiculous on every metric. Just asking why our kids are in Palestine. I know. Oh, I know exactly what she's trying to say. Oh, don't get me wrong. I know what the fuck she's saying. This is best thing called having a population. Again, I just feel like it shouldn't be vindicated with an explanation. It's just, that is fucking psychotic. Oh my God. Okay, anyway.
We need to, we need to cultivate. Guys, Vosh has put up with a surprising amount of sexual harassment from chat. You know what I thought was especially funny? Excuse me. You know what I thought was especially funny? Remember that one time that one girl wanted to argue with me about something? I don't know. Was it Canada immigration? And she was a sex worker, and then she started sexually harassing me during the call. And everyone in chat recognized, like, oh, like, it's kind of funny, but that's also like pretty up, right? That's you guys all the time. What was weird to me was that you identified how weird it is when you hear it like in voice, but from chat, it's like a non-stop thing, because it's given, like, hearing it given voice instantly, it's like, oh wow, that's actually really weird. But then you do it in chat, it's like, oh well, no, I'm just one anonymous voice. I'm one voice in the choir who notices. I notice. You're all in your like 7th grade music class. You're all singing the holiday song that you're going to put on a show for your parents. In the auditorium, and you're thinking, well, there's 20 other kids next to me singing. I don't need to sing along. Okay, it's not a choir. The voices don't all blend together. I can see your messages individually. Okay, this doesn't blur into a single like averaged message. Yeah. No.
Let me considering that he can see literally all of it right there anyway. You know what? I'm just glad that there's like literally a whole segment in the arc just dedicated to just like fucking on his chat. I'm glad for that. Because I think they, not just him, but also his whole chat needs a reality check. They just fucking need it. Because, goddamn, dude. I won't lie to you. I'm afraid because every time I see a post like that, I think it can't get me more stupid than that for at least another week. But somehow it does. And I don't know. And then how much more I can take. Yeah. I feel with that. What's more next? I was thinking about him the other week. He's been on like the Discord occasionally here and there. I know he's on Radical Maniacs Discord, so sometimes he'll hang out with like Ston and a few other people on Discord servers. Actually, I'm thinking about maybe honestly trying to invite you to the Symbiote server. I mean, Venom was in here earlier. I was actually talking to him earlier on Instagram in the last reel I was doing earlier tonight. Or Discord. It's not mine, but it's not my Discord. It's Venom's Discord. And he's actually mentioned it's like as long as like like he kind of mentioned a caveat as like as long as it there's not like a drama dump thing, it's all good. Which honestly, I don't understand that. I mean, I think it's all right. I mean, it's been a long time anyway, so whatever the fuck. I mean, honestly, that server's been for a lot worse. It's been. I mean, I'll have to tell you about some of the things that server's been through. To be honest, I mean, there's been a few very interesting things about that. You mentioned me. Well, I mentioned him about that because about a month ago I was mentioning it's like I haven't heard of Sony in a while. It'd be cool if I invite him. And he's like, yeah, as long as he isn't like kind of drama dumping or whatever. And I asked him about it. It's like, well, just not being depressed or something. And he just kind of was vague about it. But that was like months ago at this point. And I was like, well, okay. I mean, but I'll at least try to hit him up at some point. But like I said from earlier, like I'm just really bad about communication and just never did that. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like maybe the feelings probably have changed at this point. So, I mean, I'll just invite you and just let him know about that and just say, hey, whatever weird shit was in the past. Because honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I forgot whatever the fuck was going on with all that. So just say, hey, just be let bygones be bygones. I mean, if anything, since last we connected, it's like probably needs a homie. So because I mean, I know he's been like doing pretty good on his own end. So I mean, like I don't know. I mean, I think at this rate, he's probably in a different mindset in comparison to in the like 7 or 8 months ago. What the fuck else? What are you doing over there?
Getting a snipper wire.
Why is it every time I do these, whether on Instagram or here, like he's always in the middle of the night doing these things? Oh,
Fuck.
is somebody trying, struggling over there? What are we trying? Do you need me to help you or something? You got a younger body person over here. Just saying. Did you achieve what you're trying to do, or what's going on?
I just want a little kind of wire up there.
Okay.
Stick it to there so they don't stick together when they dry.
Okay. Instagram, don't fuck up on me, please. Okay, good then.
That works. Yeah. Wrong tool.
What do you need that wire again for?
Little things are wet and laying flat. I just rinse the matrix wrench off them. I got to clean them later and then glue them back together.
Okay. So why did you need a wire for all that?
Well, they're wet, and when they're laying flat on each other, they'll glue together. Put a wire in here, so they're not laying flat.
Oh.
And that way, when they dry, they're already apart, and you don't have to possibly peel off like finish and that type of stuff, or rip off a chunk of wood out of there.
Okay then. I mean, there's a lot of different things.
Good knowledge for the future if you ever need it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different things around here you probably could have used to keep it lifted up without cutting a wire, but
I was going to use the pliers in there, but they're all covered with fuzz and scuzz. And it's like, I'll just get a wire.
Okay. Well, okay, dokie then.
That's about it.
My pops has been in like hardcore nocturnal mode, just like constantly doing random shit throughout the nights. Yeah, multiple nights. Like he will sleep throughout the day partially, and then like do a bunch of shit throughout the night. It's been pretty much like the past week or two. I'm not gonna really necessarily complain about it because I'm actually kind of surprised and okay with that, but it's kind of unorthodox methods, I suppose. But still, it's like, all right, hey, it's better than nothing. Oh my god, that silly little pup. Aw. You sleepy bye-bye. You know, I don't think I've shown the YouTube stream, of Zukov in a minute. I'm gonna bring him over here. I'm gonna get that sleepy little shenanigans, little shitbag over here. Hey, little puppy. Oh my god. Look at you. You're a ridiculous little turd. You lazy boy. Oh my god. Really? I really don't even want to try to pick you up right here, right now, dude. You want to just escort yourself over here? Oh. Oh, you big grunt boy. Come on. Come on. Let's get out. There we go. I can pick you up. There we go. Now navigate through this bullshit. Whoop. Oh, well, of course, my butt fucking bumped the goddamn Bluetooth. Ugh. Oh my god, you sleepy baby. Oh. Little handsome baby. You just had all sorts of activities today. I don't need that on anymore. There we go. Mwah. You goober. You silly little boy. Oh. Aww. Little goober. You see a little thing? Oh my goodness. Hey, you chopped my hat. Bruh. Really, bruh? Really? Seriously? I would say pick that up, but you're capable of doing such. Mwah. That's okay. Whoa. Big little grunt. Oh. You big goof. You big munchkin boy. My goodness. Ridiculous. Oof. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. You just headbutt my ass? Seriously? Seriously, bro? Ugh. You big goof. Look at you. You little homunculus. No. Oh my god. Ugh. You fucking ragdoll, dude. Ugh. Oh. Oh. A ragdoll and a grunt. Ugh. Big goober. Look at you. You're redonkulous. Big baby. Big old baby. Really? Seriously? Oh. Hey. I don't know where that tongue's been. Don't be doing that. Don't do that to me. No. Oh! Oops! Ah! Oh! Oh, he just smacked my nose hardcore with that one. Ow. Okay, I had that coming. I'm not even gonna lie. I had that coming. Alright, you got me. You got me, you little munchkin. Oh. Ow. Didn't hurt that bad, but oof. I felt that one. Jerk. Oh. Oof. Man, did you really start ripping up this fucking bandana? Are we kidding me? I gotta get you a new bandana, damn it. What the hell? Hey, if you want to go down, I'm guiding you. If you're going down, I don't need you crushing my nuts. Careful, please. Thank you. Freak. Damn. Damn. What absurd little punk. And you think, I thought you'd love the cuddles and, little laps, little lap holdings and all that shit. But no. You get a little irritated by it. Dude, this dog is really honestly like a fucking cat. Because every cat I've had will be okay with snuggles and cuddles for a little bit. And will like kind of hang out with you for a minute. And do all that shit. But after a certain point, they're like, alright, human, I'm done with you. And eventually once they start pushing their buttons, they're not really happy with you at all. And sorry, Zukov's the same way. He's the same way. Bandit has trained him well. That's all I have to say about that. Because, I mean, the little times where he was a puppy and Bandito was training him, as the pup that he was at the time, it really certainly, I think left his mark. Because I swear, Zukov is like 40% cat. He's at least 40% cat, and the rest of it is just super mutt doggo. Goofy ass little bastard. But I think I at least smoked his asshole bowl out, and I'll probably do a little monostrem, or maybe like a little lunch break stream or something like that for like 30 minutes over here, just to chill, something like that. Kind of let's get back in the rodeo with things, if anything. And also kind of refresh up, because oh my lord, what's going on here? Like what's happening here? Like what the fuck? Like like what is this? Like what's happening here? Aye. Absurd. Idiot. Let's call it good over here. If you want to see a little more of my fun shenanigans from the evening, then, do those Instagram reels occasionally. So, without further ado, let's call it good for now. All that good shit and all that fun shenanigans. And, see you on the next one.